Good afternoon, and welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school softball. Today in this IVC matchup, the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans host the Ridgewood Lady Generals. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome in to your Wood Electric pregame show. IVC softball on the way. The Newcomerstown Trojans host the Ridgewood Generals. Good evening, everybody. Nick McWilliams and Aaron Stump and the Claxon Communications team as we are bringing you this IVC showdown on what's likely going to end up a little bit of a rainy evening. No. But as of right now, no moisture in the air. Everything's fine as of right now. Stumpy, you and I have a bad history when it comes to getting weathered when we do games together.
You know, I thought it was us, but I had a game Monday with Joe Geckler, and there was sleet, hail, rain, and, I thought it was you. But I'm starting to think it's Adam Selesky, our sports director, right now. I think he's the curse.
He knows where to put us. Just you, actually, just for the rain is what we're finding out. Hopefully it will hold off. I got to say, big shout-out to the Newcomerstown Athletic Department and the entire Newcomerstown staff. We were hearing from Athletic Director Chad Elliott and head coach Lee Fish that they were out here working tirelessly pretty much all day trying to get this field ready to go. Looks pretty good considering the rain we got.
Yeah, with all the rain we got, I was expecting a call any time during the day saying, you know what, Stumpy, we gotta replay this one later, but we never got the call. We came down here, and I'm saying, man, how nice can this field? To your point, Nick, this field looks great. And the outfield, again, nice and solid. We both walked it. Solid outfield. We're ready for a great game today.
Yeah, going to be a lot of fun. Anytime it's IVC softball, it's fun. And then get the orange and black rivalry, little Newcomerstown and Ridgewood, and we are definitely looking forward to bringing this to you on our YouTube channel. Get subscribed today if you have not done so. That way you can get those notifications on and know when we go live. We're going to roll on with your Wood Electric pregame show, and coming up, our coach interviews brought to you by PAC Drilling. Head coach Amber Bates for Ridgewood's up first. After that, Lee Fish from Newcomerstown. Stay locked in with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. IVC softball is on the way as the Newcomerstown Trojans host the Ridgewood Generals. We go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling. It is head coach Amber Bates for Ridgewood. Coach, first and foremost, happy to get you guys on our YouTube channel. Tell me how the year's been going so far. Just a couple of games in, really. How have things been feeling for the Generals?
So far, we started off really good. We're 4-2 right now. We started off really strong. Our defense was all good. Our Addison on the mound has really pulled through. I think she had 11 or 12 strikeouts the first weekend on the first game. So really happy about that. Last 2 games, though, we just kind of fell off. We had 6 hits along with 6 errors in the field, and we can't have that if we're wanting to win games. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's always seems to be the thing that everyone talks about in the early goings, getting that defense solid behind your pitching. Since then, what have you guys kind of been working on to try to correct that issue?
We spend a lot of time in the field house just hitting, and then when we can, we get on the field and just running situations, what to do, and go from there. So.
Now, whenever it comes to matching up against Newcomerstown, we know the IVC is always a tough conference to play in. What do you see out of the Trojans?
We watched a couple games of theirs already. Yesterday, all the girls sat down and kind of watched it together. So they kind of got to see what their batting is and who's on the mound, which they did throw somebody else completely on the mound that we didn't expect, but that's fine. I think they're good hitters, but we just got to put them in a situation to make errors. So as long as our bats come on, I think we can do that.
Now, unfortunately, the one thing that we do know is definitely going to probably be a factor is rain coming in and everything. Not much you guys can do about that. What do you teach, or what do you tell the girls trying to keep them focused if we do have to, unfortunately, go to the dugouts for a while?
I just tell them, stay warm. moving around, keep warm will help. We don't want them just standing in there. So if it's just sprinkling, get out and run around a little bit just to kind of stay warm. So.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach, and good luck.
All right, thank you.
Head Coach Amber Bates of the Ridgewood Generals, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stick around. We'll be hearing from Head Coach Lee Fish for Newcomerstown right after this. T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April and are open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show live from Newcomerstown on a rainy afternoon and into the evening as we've got IVC softball on the way. The Newcomerstown Trojans host the Ridgewood Generals, and we are in the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. We will go to the sideline with a base pass, I should say, brought to you by PAC Drilling. His head coach Lee Fish for the Newcomerstown Trojans. Coach, first and foremost, weather is going to be a little bit of a factor here tonight, but hey, at least we're going to get some softball in, right?
Yeah, we've been working all day on this field. We had the superintendent and the AD out here. You got them guys out there pouring dry on it, trying to get it ready for the field. So if it rains, we're in trouble. But right now, it's playable and we're ready to play.
Well, we'll see if that ends up, hopefully it just keeps pushing north. That's what we're hoping for. So. Now, tell me a little bit about how the season has gone thus far for Newcomerstown. Anytime you get a conference matchup like this, you guys want to get some wins, but it's still in the early goings of the year. So tell me what's been going on.
Yeah, this is only our fourth game because we've had all the rains and the changes in the schedule and stuff. So we're still trying to find right positions for people. I think we've got it pretty well nailed down. This would be my first year that I actually don't have a freshman playing on the field as a starter, so that will be a first. So, I mean, hopefully we've got everybody in the right place and we do good tonight.
Now, with the not having any freshmen, I mean, I know last year you guys had a young team, and now you've got all these players who are back with all that varsity experience. Tell me how good that's been.
Good. I mean, like I said, we've got 3 freshmen that are coming up that are we're hoping to get in this game today. If the score goes the way we want it to go, we can get 2 freshman pitchers coming in, and Sarah Smith. She's just a great bat. Good with the bat. She's just another freshman that's hopefully get a lot more playing time. And it is. We've got 3 seniors, which, and that we haven't had a senior for a while now, so that'll be a first. And then, of course, we're sophomore, junior loaded.
Now, with that in mind, too, I was also looking at your available bench players and stuff, too. You guys have quite the numbers this year. I know that has to be a good feeling, too.
Well, it's good and bad because we're right at the cuff of, do you have a JV or do you not? And unfortunately, we don't. And that hurts some of the younger players getting this quality playing time. We're going to try to get them in as often as we can, but it does hurt a little bit. And next year we'll have to think about getting a JV team if we keep the numbers as they are, which is a good thing.
I was going to say we kind of hope for that.
Yeah,
that
we
is
hope
a good
for
thing.
that, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what you see out of Ridgewood. Anytime it comes to IVC softball, we know it's going to be tough. We know it's going to be competitive.
Ridgewood's Ridgewood. For some reason, I don't know. We could be state champs, and they could be, haven't had a win all season, and they're still tough to beat. It's just Ridgewood's Ridgewood. It's so we just got to. If we play our game, I think we'll be all right. We'll come out on the better side of this. It's just always a tough team. It's just a local rivalry, and it's just always Ridgewood. I can't say more than that.
Well, I know people are excited for that orange and black rivalry coming back in on the softball diamond. You kind of mentioned it there, but biggest key for you guys to get a win.
Yeah, I mean, if we get our bats going, I think we got a pretty decent defense behind our pitcher. She's a junior, and she's had a few years in, and as long as we get the ball in play and we do our job, I think we'll be all right.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach, and good luck to the Trojans.
Yeah, thank you.
Head coach Lee Fish for the Newcomerstown Trojans, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stick around. The evening's first pitch is on the way from Newcomerstown.
Yeah.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Electric pregame show live from Newcomerstown. It is the Newcomerstown Trojans hosting the Ridgewood Generals IVC Softball live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, and we will go through with your starting lineups brought to you by Wendy's and Stump. Why don't you start with Ridgewood?
For Coach Amber Bates leading off, playing third base, number 2, Cadence Lana. Batting second at second base, number 17, Micaiah Cahill. Batting third at shortstop, number 10, Maggie Shannon. Batting in the fourth hole and playing first base, number 26, Ava Callbacky, and batting fifth and pitching, number 4, Addison Lammers. Batting sixth and playing center field, number 13, Prue Fetchuk. And batting seventh and catching, number 9, Kira Schrock. Batting eighth, the designated player, number 15, Kaylee Coons. And batting ninth and number 7, playing left field, Alexis Starkey. Flex player, number 12, Anna Troyer, playing right field.
Thanks for that, Stump. As for your starting lineups, brought to you by Wendy's for Newcomerstown. Leading things off, number 1, the junior shortstop in Maddie Kellish. It's another junior in the second spot, number 21, playing second base in Michaela McConnell. Batting third baseman, senior, number 22, Larissa Stahl. In the cleanup spot, it is the senior first baseman, number 11, Alyssa Barker. Then in the fifth spot, it is Mackenzie McConnell, the junior catcher, number 15. In the left fielder, number 29, the sophomore, Riley Johnson. Number 23, the sophomore center fielder, Briley Little. And then it is number 24, right field senior, Madison Hallmark. Rounding things out, the pitcher, 00, junior, Brandy Morris. Those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Wendy's. I was confused. I thought we were asking something there for a second.
Look at me.
Anyway.
Yeah, apparently our sports banner was in the way in the dugout there, and a couple girls asked very politely if they could move it down. And
that's no problem.
Yes,
and put it back up then. I appreciate them asking that.
Yes, absolutely.
See, I would have just taken it off and put it and just thrown it in the dugout somewhere. What is this thing?
I tell you what, a little bit of nerves right now. You look at our radar right now. We're going to be right on the fringe of this, Nick.
Yeah,
we're right on the fringe of it. Let's get going. Let's get some innings in.
Well, as of right now, everything looks okay, and let's hope that it stays that way. Coming up, it is a matchup out of the IVC, as we mentioned. It's always a tough matchup when it comes to this IVC conference. You know, for Newcomerstown, this is a team that was been very young over the last couple of years. In the starting lineup for them this year, 3 seniors, a lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores, and a very full roster, and that's something that head coach Lee Fish, if you heard him in the pregame interview, was very pleased about, was very happy about. And it kind of shows just maybe some growth, maybe indicative of Newcomerstown trending in the right direction. But to Coach Fish's words there, though, it's Ridgewood. It's always a tough out, no matter what.
Well, to your point, Nick, it's always neat to get to do what we get to do, and we get to see these teams a couple times every year. But seeing the growth of both of these teams right now and the programs of both of these schools, it is kind of a neat thing to be able to watch, from our perspective. And being right down the road, Highway 36 down here between these two schools, there's always that special little bit of rivalry, how close they are. You kind of always want to beat those people that are located right near your school. So looking forward to a great game, and let's see what happens.
And that is why that they, of course, call it the orange and black rivalry, considering how close it is to home for both these schools. We got to see it reborn in the football season. Now they get to do it on the softball field. I love seeing that. I love the old school rivalries, and I love just good, clean competition. You know that you're going to get that tonight. Both of these teams know the importance of an early season conference showdown. It's just one game. Be that as it may, though, especially when it comes to the conference, you want to get those wins early and often.
Well, we talked earlier before we came on the air, and there's a little bit of intensity on both sides right now. Both sides look nice and relaxed, and as the game drew a little bit closer and starting right now, you could just see them kind of locking in and knowing the importance of that win early in the season.
Well, and by the way, one of maybe a future broadcaster getting the first time to be down here and watch his dad call a game, by the way. So if you hear a small child screaming in the mic here in a lot while, don't question it.
We're going to have to interview him at some point.
No, you're going to get like 4 words.
You're going to have to go get a hot dog or something at the nice concession stand they have here.
Headset
you know what? I'm going to take care of him.
So the first batter to stand in is going to be number 2, Cadence Lana, the third baseman for Ridgewood, as we are set to get underway. Thanks for tuning in to the Wood Electric pregame show. We're live from Newcomerstown. First offering from Morris is on the outside corner, strike 1.
Nick, I really like this umpire. He's got a nice, solid, quick hammer for the strike zone. Makes it easy on us.
We don't have to question anything. Next one's going to run high for ball 1. You can just ask me. I'll tell you beforehand. And if I'm wrong, so be it, because that happens from time and time again. Morris working quickly. The 1-1 fouled straight towards the Ridgewood dugout. So to move the count to 1-2. Nice crowd on hand here. Outfield all along the fence pretty much. From left to center field and into right center, pretty much lined by cars.
For the weather we've had the last few days, like I said, the field's in great condition. We talked about that a little bit earlier, and really appreciate the crews. But it's not a bad day to come out and watch a softball game.
Not at all. Next offering was in the dirt. It's now 2-2. Count runs even. Both these teams know each other rather well, conference play year in and year out, but also to your point from earlier on, just being divided by not very much. There's going to be a ground ball up the middle. Morris fields it cleanly, and delivers on to first for out number 1.
I think everyone knew what they meant,
What in the world did I even say there? Coming up, second baseman, number 17, Micaiah Cahill, second batter of this ball game.
That is, the conditions of the infield, again, are really good right now, but being so wet and soft right now, you're not going to get a lot of bounces up. So, again, the pitcher there doing a nice job just staying down really low on that field, making a nice throw to first base.
Certainly did. I said cleans it fieldly. I'm pretty sure what the phrase was. First offering from Morris to Cahill is ball.
You never know. That might go viral here pretty soon.
I hope not. It's in the back of the mind of all these players, too, that rain could be coming, so they know you're going to want to operate quickly, but that sometimes makes you play tight. Next offering was too far outside. It's now 2-0.
Yeah, if you start pressing a little too early today, again, the swings don't work, the pitches don't work. To your point, it's just do what you've been doing all preseason and, the first few games here and let the weather take care of itself.
Morris's next one runs low. It's now 3-0.
Yeah, there it is. We heard it.
Morris's next offering runs at the knees. Strike number 1.
Hey, second inning. I need an interview, buddy. Second inning.
He's just checking. Morris ready, the 3-1. Swung on. There's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop fields it cleanly. On to first. There's a nice dig at first for out number 2. The ground out over there to the shortstop in Kellish. Delivered on to first for out number 2.
Yeah, shortstop, again, nice pickup right there. But Alyssa Barker at third base, nice pickup, staying down there. Nice little short skip.
So up next.
Short skip. I think now it's contagious.
You and I both don't know what we're talking about. Number 10, shortstop, Maggie Shannon. Her first at bat of the ball game. Morris operating quickly. That one's fouled away towards the Newcomerstown side. To your point, it really is actually not that bad of a day, even though with the rain potentially coming.
No, it's still, and I mean we got a nice sweatshirt on, very comfortable, and
I forgot the sweatshirt. You can't even see me. 0-1, cut on and missed. That was a nice one from Morris as the bottom dropped out of it.
Yeah, you mean you're wearing camouflage?
Yes, that's what I was getting
just
at.
For all our listeners.
I thought maybe they'd put 2 and 2 together. Who knows? The 0-2. Cut on. Another ground ball. Kellish gloves it. On to first, and that is a 1-2-3 inning. Good work for Morris. On to the home half of the first inning. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best. Bottom of the first on the way here live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Today's presentation of high school softball brought to you in part by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Nice 1-2-3 inning from Randy Morris on the mound for Newcomerstown. As for Ridgewood on the mound for them today, it's going to be Addison Lammers, pitcher that you know the Generals have a lot of faith in and for good reason. Puts forth a lot of really good innings for this Generals team, but like head coach Amber Bates had to say, they are going to have to play extremely clean on the defensive side of things because they know that this is a Newcomerstown team that really can put the ball in play.
Yeah, Addison's had a great season up to this point. Just watching her warm up, I mean, she's got a nice array of pitches being thrown right now. But to your point, the Trojans here in Newcomerstown, again, once they get hot, it just seems like they start rolling. And it just takes that little bit of energy for them to really get moving, and off to the races they go.
Well, softball is one of those sports where you can say, success is contagious. You get one person rolling, all of a sudden everybody's getting in on the action. Maddie Kellish, the shortstop, will lead things off. She had herself a nice defensive inning there, defensive half inning there. She had 2 outs.
Yeah, she should be nice and warm right now. She got a lot of work there. The top of the first inning, and gunned a couple.
So we have
not sure what the delay
administrative delay here. Not entirely sure why. And I think it might have something to do potentially with the bags that are over there by the dugout. I think I'm wondering if they're too close to the opening. So if there is a ball that's hit over there, maybe the ricochet off of it? I'm not sure. Now I'm also wondering if our banner might not be. Yep, that was the problem. Just that one bag. First delivery to Kellish is on the outside corner. Strike 1.
I'm not sure what was going on there.
I think it was just that bag potentially as an interference, I guess, situation. Maybe he was hanging out. I don't know. I put a lot of faith in the guys in blue out there because they know rules that you and I have no idea about. Next delivery runs high to Kellish. I mean, a lot on Lammers' shoulders in this one, like we said, with the Newcomerstown offense that can put up runs in bunches when they get rolling.
That's one thing Ridgewood, year after year, just seems to have a solid defense again. A lot of balls get scattered over the infield and even the outfield, and do a nice job of keeping them in front of them.
1-1 is cut on and missed as she went with the outside corner. Kellish couldn't catch up to it. Of course, if you have not done so, get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get your notifications on so you know when we go live. Next delivery from Lammers is going to be way too far outside. Now a count draws even at 2-2.
Good pitch, nothing hittable outside there, and again, hoping that Kellish goes for it, but nice discipline on her behalf to hold off, go even.
Yeah, something going to be a key there in the early goings, of course, plate discipline. 2-2 upcoming as Lammers gets her call. She'll toe the rubber, rock and fire. Swung on and missed. First strikeout of the ballgame for her, and Kellish is sat down. Michaela McConnell, the second baseman, will now stand in.
To your point, Nick, we got more and more people sitting on this outfield fence right now in that parking lot there. It's got a great crowd out here. Great to see. It is as still can be right now.
I know.
Which is nice.
Yeah. No wind or anything, so I'm wondering. Maybe you're right. It's moving south. Lammers' first delivery popped up straight back, and that's going to go, thankfully, over our heads because everyone looked back our way. I'm thinking, is this going to come right through the top of the tent?
I was bracing it.
Remember, if you do get hit in the head, censor yourself.
No, where is that kid now? I mean, we could really use a ball chaser right now. He's slacking right now, sitting on the ground behind the hole or the dugout.
Yeah, he would have had his opportunity there to get a softball. Lammers ready. The 0-1. Swung on, foul tip back into the glove. It's strike 2.
Nick, being a next catcher, how hard is that to grab a foul ball like that and to hold on to it?
Well, the biggest thing is if it is a foul tip like that, if it's coming straight back at you, not a big deal. But if there's a little run or rise on it, you better be able to squeeze hard. The 0-2. Outside corner, just a little bit away.
Man, nice pitch. Again, just on the outside corner there, just off the plate. And again, another nice piece of hitting there by Michaela, holding off on that 0-2 pitch.
1-2 upcoming as Lammers readies herself again. The other thing, that's why you do those hand exercises, strengthen that glove hand, just for that squeeze. Now the 1-2. Swung on, popped up, left side, headache as it's going back, and out of play.
Carson did a nice job slowing down.
Mm-hmm. It's what we call situational awareness is what you'll go with. 1-2 upcoming. McConnell looking to get Newcomerstown started off with a one-out base knock. Delivery. Swung on and missed. 2 straight punch-outs there for Lammers as she's rolling early.
Man, again, a lot of growth from Lammers from last year to this year. First time I've seen her pitch this year, and she looks solid. She's very much in control and ready to start this game.
Up next, Larissa Stahl's going to be coming up. Third baseman for the Trojans. Lammers ready. She'll rock and fire. Stahl swings and misses on the first one, a rise ball.
You know, Nick, we got to get that poor kid of yours another toy, too. I mean, that poor thing that kid's got to haul around. I mean, that's embarrassing.
It's really surprising Aaron Stump's not a fan of the Brutus doll.
That's embarrassing.
The Brutus Buckeye doll. Why is that?
We got to start the kid off right.
Why is that, Stumpy?
Man, that's just an embarrassment to every kid.
0-1. Runs on the inside corner. Strike 2 called on Stahl. How's that basketball tournament run going?
Man, it went good. It
came and went.
Came to a quick stall there in the Elite Eight. But, man, I tell you what, though, I got to say I am proud of that Spartan team. Just not the most talented team, but, man, did they play well together. It went 10 deep and, again, ran up against an Auburn team pretty darn good.
0-2 is swung on and missed, and it is 3 straight punch-outs for Lammers to start things out defensively for Ridgewood. On to the second inning. Big Z Sports is back to our YouTube channel right after this.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Big Z Sports live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 4-5-6 due up for Ridgewood. Both these pitchers in that first inning, 1, 2, 3 innings respectively. It was 3 groundouts that Brandy Morris was able to register, and it was 3 strikeouts that Addison Lammers was able to register for Ridgewood. So not too bad. A start for either of these pitchers.
The Trojans infield a little bored right now watching 3 strikes right there.
There's going to be a nice line drive back up the middle and a base hit to start things off. Ava Kolbacki goes right up the middle for a single. That might liven things up a little bit here. Good hit for her. Addison Lammers, the pitcher, will now stand in.
Yeah, especially anticipated short games like today. You see that rain coming right now, and how important it is to get that first hit, and nobody out, and try to move that runner along, and get the first one across the home base.
There was going to be a bunt attempt. They were going to try to pick down to Kolbacki after the offer from Lammers wasn't there. So, right idea, trying to sacrifice the runner over, but couldn't get the bunt down. It was almost Morris where she offered that high and away. That's not an easy one to get laid down if you're not ready for it.
I tell you what, both of these catchers today are really impressed right now.
Another bunt attempt. Fake throw down there from Mackenzie McConnell. Holds on to it. Another bunt missed by Lammers.
Yeah, Mackenzie McConnell here for Newcomerstown, and last in. And again, we talked about her, Kira Schrock for Ridgewood. Again, 2 really impressive catchers here doing their thing.
Yeah, lots of movement back and forth. Next delivery goes too far inside, probably a bit low. Lammers didn't bite. Morris ready again. Her 1-2. You saw the twitch there from Lammers, but she was able to hold back. It's 2-2.
Again, they've made Brandy work. She's done a nice job of getting the outs to this point, but they've made her throw a lot of pitches, and we'll see what happens down the road here.
There's going to be a ground ball. Second baseman somehow comes up with it, delivers on to first, so they will get 1 out on the fielder's choice. Nice glove over there by Michaela McConnell.
Boy, she she rifled that thing right over there. She had a little bit more time than that. First baseman did a great job reacting, getting her out there. And nice reactions by Alyssa Barker over there.
Prue Fetchuk will come in, the center fielder. One gone, runner on second in Kolbacki. Ridgewood looking to get things started off here in this second inning, trying to find a lead. First offering from Morris is going to be too low. Throw down to Kolbacki, but she goes back in, no problem.
I tell you, Brandy Morris doing a nice job just changing up the speed constantly. She's all around the plate right now, making it really difficult for the Generals to get a nice solid hit.
Now the 1-0. That's going to be right down Broadway for strike one.
Tell you what, not too much chatter on either dugout.
No, pretty quiet.
So usually you'll see a lot of chatter from both of these teams.
Morris had a smile after that last delivery. I think she lost the handle and it ran too high. 2-1, too high again. Now 3-1. Another throw down to Kolbacki, who's back in.
Tell you, here in early April, here right in the middle of an allergy season, I'm telling you what, you look out left field here, this school's got some gorgeous flowering trees throughout its campus right now, and feel bad for those kids who for these allergies.
That's Ethan Hees, now a full count upcoming. Yeah, they early April blooming. That's impressive.
Campus looks gorgeous. Field looks great. Again, big props to the grounds crew here.
Next delivery runs low. Fetchuk with a nice at bat. They've got two runners on now with just one out, and it will be Kiera Schrock, the catcher, to come in.
That's it. If you're Brandy Morris, it's okay. You had first base open. Forces a couple force outs here around the bag, so not a big deal giving her a walk.
First delivery fouled away. Schrock stands back in, trying to get things on the board here early for Ridgewood. Next one, hammered to right center, right fielder, trailing in, center fielder calling her off, and she'll make the grab in right center. Kolbacki will not be able to tag up on the play on the shallow flyout.
Said I thought Kolbacki was going to take off on that one. You had the center fielder, Bradley Little, going to her left right there, and she caught the ball. Her momentum kept taking her. Would have been a chance to maybe steal a base there, but decided to stay on second base. And here we go, first and second with two outs.
Haley Kunze will stand in. Nice block behind the plate by McConnell. Will keep the runners right where they are. Morris gets ready for her 1-0. Swung on and missed as Kunze couldn't get her bat to it.
Man, nice little heat by Brandy Morris right there, right down the pipe to get her started there. That pitch was thrown with a little bit of ill intention.
Next one low again. McConnell scrambles for it, was able to hold the runner at second. Just got enough of it, kept it in front of her. Morris kicks, fires. That one is going to be air at the knees. Strike two. Changing speeds a little bit, too.
Good, changing speeds and just nothing right down the middle, which is, again, the last thing you want to do if you're pitching. But she does such a nice job of just throwing it all around the edges.
2-2, that's going to be a ground ball, and it was off of Kunze. She was still in the batter's box, so she will stand back in. Of course, if she was a step or two ahead of that, it would have been out number 3, but fortunate bounce for Ridgewood. Morris is ready. Schrock deal. Swung on and missed. Out number 3 as Morris works out of a jam. We move on to the bottom of the second inning. Still no score here from Newcomerstown. Big Z Sports is back on our YouTube channel right after this.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit KeimHome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
No score into the bottom of the second inning. Newcomerstown at the plate, 4-5-6 due up. And on the mound, Addison Lammers is definitely going to be looking to have a similar inning as she had last inning. 3 straight Ks to start things off. Alyssa Barker is in. She sees strike number 1. By the way, unfortunately for us, Stump, I do have on pretty good authority down in the Kim Bolton area. Raining pretty hard.
Yeah.
So that's probably coming down up this way.
South of here, Nick, no doubt.
Next delivery swung on, fouled back right towards us off the cage.
Hey, we did good. Neither one of us flinched either.
No.
You know that?
I'm always used to that.
Yeah.
Barker slips behind 0-2. Been a great job so far by Morris. She's she's only seen 3 batters prior to this one. This is her 4th, but she has been operating quickly, and it's been a lot of first pitch strikes getting things going. Lines deals, and that ran low. All right, I might have given Lammers the big Z kibosh on that next pitch.
Again, it's one of those pitches, again, out of the strike zone. You just kind of want to see, if Alyssa kind of go for it. You wonder how they tighten up with 2 strikes, but Alyssa Barker doing a great job there, holding off and going to a 1-2.
1-2, swung on and missed, outside corner. Barker could get the bat around quick enough. 4 straight punch-outs now for the Ridgewood pitcher, and this has been a fantastic performance out of her in the early goings.
I said keeping these stats has been pretty easy to this point.
So up next, catcher Mackenzie McConnell, who will come in looking to get things started for the Trojans. 4 straight punch-outs and Stump. No more than 5 pitches on any of those at-bats. She'll rock and deal. Swung on. McConnell will foul it off the chain link behind her. Now 0-1. Seems like so far Lammers, for the most part, has been working high in the zone. Had a few that have dropped low, but for the most part, she's staying up.
Yeah, she's got nice velocity on her pitches. Again, mixes them up really nicely, too. And we just kind of seen how uncomfortable the Trojans are at the plate right now, just kind of throwing the bat at the ball right now.
The 0-1. Swung on. Foul tip back off the catcher's glove. It's now 0-2. Hey, by the way, our biggest little fan has now found the playground that's here, so we won't be seeing him for a couple innings.
Yeah, you'll be finding mulch all over your house tonight now.
It gives us a good excuse for some spring cleaning, I guess.
The kid or your house?
Both. Lammers ready again. She'll wind, rock, and fire the 0-2. Line shot up the middle. Center fielder can't get a glove on it. McConnell's hustling for 2 as she's going to be able to be in there standing up for a double to get things rolling. First hit of the ball game for Newcomerstown. McConnell finally got the timing right and just drove it right back up the middle.
Yeah, good solid hit. Nice rocket up there. Center fielder Prue Fetchick doing a nice job of getting the ball back in. And I tell you what, Mackenzie McConnell, she's got some wheels too. She got right around first base there real quick and stand-up double there, no problem.
Left fielder Riley Johnson now in for her first plate appearance. Runner in scoring position, 1 gone, bottom of the second inning. Today's presentation of high school softball also brought to you in part by the Keim Home Center, as it will be all season long. Johnson's first one, she swung under it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, we talked a little bit earlier, Nick. Is that the spark that Newcomerstown Trojans need to kind of get them started here?
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one. We'll have to wait and see. Lammers gets the call. She'll rock and deal. Swung on and missed by Johnson again. It's now 0-2.
I think Lammers might have taken it personal that someone hit her.
Well, got a hit off of her.
Hit off, yes. That's much. That was said much better. tell you what, this game's gotten a lot more complicated the last few years for these pitchers and the batters with all these wrist bands that they got here. Coaches calling in plays, checking out their wristbands. This got a lot more complicated.
Well, there's something else with that, too, is the 0-2 swung on and missed by Johnson. She is sat down on 3 pitches, and now the 5th punch out for Lammers. It will be Riley Little who will come in, the center fielder. Something else we saw in some of the baseball games we've done, some of these high school teams have the pitch comm units.
Do they really?
Yeah,
I have not seen that yet.
So that would eliminate your wristband thing there, but still, that's just something else that you have to deal with or something else that you have on you, I guess.
Tell you, the one thing I still like about high school softball and baseball is the pace of it. It just keeps moving, and Major League Baseball's trying to do some things to quicken up for I think the better. But I've always really enjoyed watching high school sports. They get their calls and they just go to it.
Little's first pitch, Little saw. She offered it, swung on and missed. Lammers ready again. Show rock and fire, swung on and missed again for Little. After that base knock for McConnell, it has been 5 straight strikes now from Lammers.
I tell you what, Lammers done just a nice job just forgetting about it. Just deal with what's in front of you right now. Don't let it distract from your game to this point. And to your point, to this point, she's got a great game.
That one ran on the top of the zone, strike 3, as Lammers will sit down Little to end the second inning. On to the third, still no score from Newcomerstown. We'll be back right after this.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Right Mark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, third inning on the way on a game that's moving very quickly here from Newcomerstown. Trojans and Generals, still no score. It's been a pitcher's duel so far. It was a single and a walk last inning that Ridgewood was able to register. A great job by Brandy Morris as she was able to strand 2 on the base paths. It is 9-1-2 that's due up now, as it will be Alexis Starkey, her first at bat, the left fielder for Ridgewood.
Yeah, last inning, the Generals had the lead off on, got her to second base as far as she could go. But, again, it's how important is it a game like this just to get that lead off on. And we'll see what Alexis Starkey can do here and see what happens.
First one ran high from Morris, as her next offering will do the same. I'm sure that's something that head coach Amber Bates told her batters and said, look, you got to make sure that you start ahead of Morris. Make her work. Don't go after the first thing you see.
Yeah, they've done a nice job there because Morris has thrown a lot of pitches right now and really battled against the Trojans here today and to a 0-0 score right now.
3-0, that's going to be right down Broadway. Starkey taking all the way. Morris winds, fires. That's going to catch the inside corner. Nice location there. She'll work the count back full. Next offering swung on and missed as Morris works back from a 3-0 deficit to sit down Starkey. Back to the top of the order. Lana will stand in. She ground out to the pitcher her first time up.
You know, Morris, again, letting her infield take care of business here, the top probably 2/3 of that lineup. And, again, she's taking care of business here the last 2 of these.
Swung on, line drive down the right side, hooking towards foul territory, and that's exactly where it will go. Boy, Lana nearly placed that right down the right field line. Would have been a heck of a location if she could have placed that hit. I lied about the playground, by the way.
Yeah, but there's no mulch in his mouth, so he did all right. He's probably coming for a second inning interview. We forgot.
0-1 fouled away. Yeah, you're really wanting to make that happen, aren't you?
We're going to make it happen. I'm telling you, we're going to make it happen. See what insightful information he has.
Probably a better play-by-play guy than Dad. It's an 0-2 count, Zalana. Morris ready. Winds, fires. That was a high one right into the glove of McConnell at second, who gloves it cleanly. A line drive. She barely had to move that time.
Yeah, those are the ones you like as an infielder. Again, one step to the left right there, nice and easy, 2 outs.
Cahill back in, ground out to short, her first time up. Morris making quick work so far this top of the third. Of course, a huge thank you again to another one of our presenting sponsors for the spring in softball in Right Mark Roofing. All your commercial roofing needs, give Right Mark a call. Seems like a pretty good time to do it with all the rain we've been having lately. But if you've got a building leak or a roof leak, you might want to call Right Mark. Next one's going to be a strike to Cahill.
I tell you, we got to give props to this ground crew. I know we've done it once today, but I'm telling you what, this field, I mean, they've done a great job on this field and the outfield, and what a great surface to be playing on right now.
Ground ball, Stahl gloves it cleanly from third, flips it on to first for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning in the third. On to the bottom of 3. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Bottom of the third inning, Big Z Sports back here on our YouTube channel from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Due up is 8-9-1 for the Newcomerstown Trojans.
I'm about to get in trouble here. Nurse Crank just hands me a note.
There's going to be a bunt attempt placed down the first baseline. He's going to be able to glove it cleanly and deliver on to first for out number 1. It was Hallmark who tried to place down a bunt. Pretty good location. However, it is going to be out number 1. Randy Morris, the pitcher, will now stand in. Lammers thus far going through 8 batters, only forfeiting the 1 hit to this point. Her first delivery too high to Morris. Lammers toes the rubber, kicks and deals, swung on and missed. Real calm wind for expected rain and stuff coming in. It's been extremely calm around here.
It's funny, the umbrellas are going up right now. I don't think it's raining right now, but there's a lot of anticipation right now.
Apparently just a drizzle. 1-1, swung on and missed for Morris again. I've been told from good sources that it's sprinkling out there. One-two from Lammers. Swung on and missed. Another punch out for her as she's now registered 7 of them. Fantastic work so far for Addison Lammers, who continues to deal. Top of the order, Kellish will stand in. She struck out her first time up. Show rock and deal. Swung on and missed. Outside corner, Kellish. Couldn't get the bat on it. Extreme efficiency for Lammers, too, so far.
This entire game has been it's been a quick game to this point. Sitting here at the bottom of the third already.
We've only had 2 base knocks to this point. We had an administrative timeout there as had a little contact issue there for second baseman Micaiah Cahill. She seems all right, though. I've been told those aren't very fun to deal with. I've never worn contacts before.
Dirt and, man, can you...
Lammers ready. Her 0-1 offering to Kellish runs inside, ball 1. Kellish back in. Lammers gets the call from her dugout, gets ready. Offering to Kellish, swung on, popped up, sky high, right side, straight back, and over everyone's head. Somehow missed everybody in the parking lot.
A lot of close to, a lot of breaths being held there.
1-2 upcoming from Kellish. You and I parked far enough back, I think. You're actually blocking my car from any
I don't know what you're talking about, Nick. You're just not going anywhere till I leave.
I think it's only a railroad tie in front of me. We could go up and over it. 1-2. Swung on, right side, straight up in the air. Kolbacki looking for it, trailing over towards the dugouts, and will make the grab for out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for Lammers. On to the 4th. Still no score. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
3-4-5 due up for the Ridgewood Generals, and both these pitchers extremely efficient to this point, as it will be Shannon, Kolbacki, and Lammers due up. Both these teams, they have split a hit apiece so far. First offering, going to be on the outside corner, strike 1 to Shannon. So far it's been Kolbacki who's got the hit for Ridgewood, and it has been Mackenzie McConnell with the double for Newcomerstown. That's been the only hits. What a glove by Morris, who just sticks it down there and makes the grab and delivers on to first for the out.
She did good. She got the shin out of the way first and put the glove down there really nicely. Great throw to first.
That play started off as a business decision first.
That was well done.
That was a, hey, Mom, look what I found situation.
Doesn't matter as long as you get the out.
Ava Kolbacki will stand in. First offering popped up, left side, stalled, trailing back for it. Shortstop calls her off, and it's grabbed by Kellish. And very quickly, 2 outs here to start the 4th. Shortstop taking command of the left side of the infield.
Tell you what, some breeze starting to pick up here a little bit. Starting to go from third to first base, across the field right now.
Well, what's really weird is if rain is coming in, it's gotten lighter.
It's gotten lighter,
so you would think,
but it's gotten a little cooler too.
It has. That's very true.
It's gotten a little cooler here.
First offering, that's going to be a ground ball. Glove cleanly by the first baseman. On to first,
nice
and very quick 1-2-3 inning there. Bottom of 4 on the way. Newcomerstown bats coming up. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Bottom of the fourth inning on the way. It is 2-3-4 coming up. Big Z Sports live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Thanks for tuning in with us for an IVC softball clash. This has been about as fast as I think I've seen a game go in a long time. Only about 42 minutes in, we're already in the bottom of the fourth inning.
We told the coaches, hey, we got some impending rain coming, and let's get going. They really took that to heart. The kids took it to heart and said, let's go. Tell you what, if you love a pitching duel with a good defense behind you, this is a great game to watch.
Lammers kick steals, first offering, runs high to McConnell. Had herself a nice play earlier on from second base, actually two of them. The second one, it was about a half step to the left to catch a line drive, though. McConnell's first time up, she was a strikeout. Actually, 7 of the batters faced first time up when they saw Lammers were strikeouts. She slipped behind, though, McConnell, 2-0.
You know, Mrs. Crank came over and gave me a piece of paper and wanted to know how proud she was of her granddaughter here, Michaela McConnell and Mackenzie McConnell, who are actually twins.
Oh, very nice.
Oh.
In town watching the grandkids.
Grandma's proud.
2-0. Swung on. That was jam job on the hands. Lammers is going to have to barehand it. Fires on to first for out number 1. That was a cannon shot over to first.
I tell you what, and you said it, Lammers took that thing and rifled it over there, but great job fielding her position there. Great throw. Easy catch for the first baseman for the first out.
Larissa Stahl now in. She struck out her first time up. Stahl, one of 3 seniors in this starting lineup for the Trojans.
There were a lot of kids who struck out their first time up here for Newcomerstown.
First one 2-0, like I said, 7 out of the 9. Stahl going more with the old school plate appearance, no batting gloves.
Yeah, they all should, you know.
You're saying the old-fashioned way, grip it and rip it.
Right, just get up there and let it rip.
Lammers ready. Her 1-0. There's a bunt attempt from Stahl, but it's going to hook well foul. Might have been from Coach Lee Fish, maybe sending in that bunt call to Stahl or just trying to get something going here. Newcomerstown so far with just the 1 hit. Again, both these teams actually with just 1 hit thus far. A pitching gem.
Yeah, if you're Ridgewood, it's really easy just to kind of sit back and watch your pitcher go to work here. And like I said, Lee Fish trying to catch him off guard here, possibly lay a bunt down there and get someone on base there in first.
1-1 count upcoming. Lammers steals too high. Stahl holds off.
There you're starting to hear a little bit of the wind in the old microphones there. I have to twist around here a little bit, try to protect it.
Oh, it's gonna howl. There's not much you can do about it. We tied the tent to the table, so you and I might be laying on the table here in a second. 2-1 from Lammers. Stahl.
Nice hit.
Pops up, right side, right fielder, trailing back, still going, and it's going to be all the way off the fence. Stahl rounding first, going for second, actually ran into the first baseman. She will hold up at second safely, and it is a 1-out double for Stahl.
To your point. Yeah, so I was wondering if they would give her third base there for an interference, but
I believe in that situation.
They're talking to the umpires right now.
They are talking, but in that situation, I mean, technically the impact happened at first. It would just award her second. You wouldn't be able to push her to third. And I think that's exactly what Blue is saying. Good job by Stahl getting this Newcomerstown team ready, or on a roll, I should say. Wind's blowing out to right field. That ball got up in a jet stream and just kept going.
That's what I was exactly wondering. That thing kept going, and got a little bit of breeze going from third to first base there to right field, and to your point, it got up there and just kept going.
Barker now behind in the count in her next at bat, 0-1. Runner in scoring position. Second time so far we've seen Newcomerstown with a runner advance to second. Last time it was McConnell who was stranded. McConnell ready. Swung on. There's going to be a ground ball. Second baseman gloves it. Goes on to first. And that is out number 2. Runner does advance. Bringing up Riley Johnson, the left fielder.
Tell you, Alyssa Barker doing a nice job there, pushing him over.
Or pardon me, it's Mackenzie McConnell due up. I was one batter ahead with Johnson. Now McConnell is the one
I was going to get you.
McConnell is the one who delivered the double in the second inning. She would love to replicate that here.
It's like Grandma Crank is going to be upset if you skip her over her.
My apologies, Grandma Crank. Next one from Lammers. That's going to be popped up. Shallow depth to center field. Shortstop trailing back and makes the grab for out number 3. Newcomerstown strands 1. We move on to the 5th. Big Z Sports rolls on right after this.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 5th inning on the way. Ridgewood coming up to the plate. As we've got Stump, I think we got a new co-presenter all of a sudden.
Here we go, man. This is going to be all right now.
I promise you, he's not going to say a word. He's just going to rip at the cord.
All right, buddy. It's your chance. Whose lap you sitting on right now? Who is this?
He's not going to talk to you.
Who is this? Come on, man. This is the chance. There, that's the ball. That's right. We're going to see if we call a ball or a strike. We'll see.
Both these pitchers, a fantastic job so far to this point. It has been a defensive and pitching duel as we move on towards the 5th inning. Swung on and fouled away on the first one from Morris.
Hey, was that a ball or strike?
Well, now you're just making it mad. So at the plate, as I find my spot again, next one from Morris runs just a bit too far inside for the Generals. Profichuk in. Even count at 1-1 after fouling the first pitch away.
The stat book took a beating.
It did. I told you that was going to happen. Free truck right past the second baseman, and she will step up for the second hit of the ball game for the Generals, as it is a leadoff knock for her. Kiera Schrock, the catcher, now comes in. Fly out to center her last time up.
Tell you, for Coach Amber Bates, again, important runner right there. Nobody out. Got your lead off on and seeing what you can do to get them across, because it seems like today every run's going to be very crucial.
There's going to be a bunt attempt. That one died right in front of the plate and trickles off to the right side. Foul.
Tell you, both teams having a little problem bunting right now. And, again, I think it has a lot to do with the pitchers right now throwing so well. Not giving them anything easy. Every time they see them square, kind of throw it up in the zone. And those, to your point earlier, are very hard to get down. Oh, ball in.
Oh, rain has started falling a lot harder. Oh, there's somebody warming up behind the dugout batting, and I think that came up over the top.
The way she has her hand over her mouth, like, I cannot believe
How
I just
did
did
I just
that.
do that? It's all right. It happens.
She's she's taking a couple of minutes to compose herself. She still can't believe she did that.
Rain is definitely coming down harder. Unfortunately, the 0-1 from Morris runs high. Now 1-1.
Again, it's always interesting to see how these pitchers react and kind of how big their hands are and how they can grip the ball to really throw what they want to throw here and kind of keep the ball under control.
Next offering from Morris right at you. I saw that.
I did. I did.
Just got to stick that hand up there.
I did.
Feechuk stands on at first. Nobody out. No score. Rain falling from Newcomerstown. Morris ready. Rock, steal, swung on, popped up, straight back.
That might hit her tent here, buddy. Oh, I did flinch on that one.
You did, I'm sure. You and I both did.
Where'd it go?
Where in the world did it go?
It's up front.
Oh, there it is. As Schrock stays at 1-2.
Yeah. You don't get to keep the balls.
Couple of pump fakes there. 1-2. Swung on, line drive, center field. Center fielder changing back, and she's not going to be there because it's over the fence as Schrock goes yard for 2 runs, and Ridgewood takes the lead.
Well, that thing got out of here quick. That did not get very high up, and she left little doubt.
Kiara Schrock goes straight away center, and Ridgewood leads 2-0. You weren't kidding, as that was a laser beam to center.
Man, again, the importance of Fichik getting back on or getting on the leadoff there. Again, 2-0, bang, just like that.
2 runs knocked in by Schrock as the rain continues to fall. Center fielder out there in Bradley Little just kind of talking to her left fielder, just kind of put both hands up like, well, not much I could do about that one.
She took about 2 steps and said sayonara.
Kaylee Coonsey, designated player, will stand in. She struck out her first time up. Morris's first offering to her is low. Actually, it hit her on the top of the foot. So a hit by pitch will put her on at first, and there is still nobody gone in this 5th. Alexis Starkey will now be in.
Again, the first chance, we've really been able to see these pitchers in the rain. And, again, Brandy Morris just had a great game up to this point. I think just having a little difficult kind of gripping that ball and really throwing it the way she wants to.
A courtesy runner will come on at first now for the Ridgewood Generals. We'll get that for you here shortly. Would be number 12 in Anna Troyer, who's actually your flex and the right fielder. Here we are scrambling around trying to find it. It's at the bottom of our...
Threw it off.
Of course, a thank you to all of our presenting sponsors who you see at the bottom of the screen in the Keim Home Center, Right Mark Roofing, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, making high school softball possible on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Starkey turns to bunt, offers, isn't going to be able to get it down. Strike 1. Now the tents and umbrellas are coming out.
Yeah, these easy ups might have been the greatest invention in a long time.
Well, I know you and I are a fan of this one.
Yes.
Uh-oh. We say as it about dripped water on our mixer. The 0-1. And it looks like they're going to say the bat was pulled back by Starkey that time.
Oh, there.
And now we're finally going to get somebody trying to tell somebody out in center field with the lights on to turn those down. There we go.
We were wondering, to your point, it was a little bit brighter a little bit ago, and we had a couple people out there. We talked about it, and get a little bit darker here, a little bit rainier right now, and these lights really making a difference in the eyes of the batters right now.
1-1. Blocked by McConnell, and scrambling back is going to be Troyer. Good block for her. Starkey ahead in the count, 2-1. Now as the rain starts falling harder, you start wondering for Morris how much harder this is going to be to grip that ball.
Yeah, she was having a great game up to that point. You can tell she's kind of struggling with her control a little bit, wiping her hand off a lot more. Again, just not an ideal situation for any pitcher.
Starkey offers on the bunt, can't get it down. Now it is 2-2. Morris is kind of going straight at that bat, not necessarily straight at it, but she's throwing something that the bottom's dropping out of.
Yeah.
She's trying to make it hard on Starkey just to get it down. Next offering him 2-2. It slips out of the hand of Morris. It's now 3-2.
Yeah, she's got that drop ball going right now, working really well for her. And just trying to do her best just to get her hand as dry as she can to really grip it and rip it.
Full count upcoming, nobody gone. Ridgewood leads 2-0. Next offering too low off the glove of McConnell. It will be inconsequential, though, because the runner was advancing on the walk anyway. Rain hardening again. Up next, it will be top of the order. Cadence Lana, the third baseman, comes in.
Yeah, the unfortunate part
and
of
this is one of the coaches for Newcomerstown is going to come out with a towel.
There you go.
For Brandy Morris. Tell her to keep it somewhere on her just to try to keep her hand dry, keep the ball dry.
The unfortunate thing with this field right now, it's not going to be able to take a lot of rain.
Not too much after everything that we had before.
Yeah, that ground crew did a great job getting it to this point, and it's not going to take much to really create some soup in here.
Really going to start gumming up. There's quite a bit of, I've been told, quite a bit of that quick dry that's out there on the field, but even that can only take so much. Lana so far, ground out for her and a line out. Morris ready. Show rock and fire. There's going to be a bunt attempt, and it is a foul tip. And for a strike. Actually, I think that might have fouled and then came off of Lana and then went back to the catcher in McConnell. Still coming back further?
A little bit more, huh?
Okay. Before we know it, we're going to be in Aidan's lap.
Okay.
The 0-1 was another bunt attempt, but it was pulled back. The bat that time did Lana.
I tell you, both will be right back here tomorrow, won't you?
We will, in probably similar weather conditions. Coming up, the J.D. Milliken team relays for right here from Newcomerstown. Whole bunch of schools from the area going to be at that. Check it out on our YouTube channel. There's a bunt attempt. Oh, is it a beauty? Delivered on down to third, and the throw is there in time. What a great play by Mackenzie McConnell, who fired it on down to third.
Man, great job of getting out of the catcher stance there, and it was a really nice bunt right down the line, and she fired it right down there for a nice out there, first out of the inning.
So it will be Starkey who advances on to second. Lana stands at first on the fielder's choice. Micaiah Cahill in. She's ground out twice. That was a perfectly placed bunt by Lana. That actually might have helped McConnell. She didn't have to get too far for it, but she threw a laser shot on down to third. Cahill fouls the first one off.
Yeah, Cadence Lana might have had a better chance of making that a successful bunt attempt on a drier field, but to your point, it got right off the home base there and just kind of putted right in the mud, plopped right in the mud. I'm not sure.
Probably made the sound of poof when it hit the ground is what you're trying to say.
Thud.
Morris is ready. She'll rock and deal. Too low. Dancing out of the way there. There's a throw down to second. Second baseman does a good job just to keep it down, and McConnell, as that one could have went wide. Cahill had to dance out of the way of it.
Yeah, but if you're around here tomorrow, those relays, to your point, got a lot of teams. But it's kind of a neat track, mate, because it's all relays. Mm-hmm. So you have some kids who
all team-based event. Really.
You know, even the hurdles are relays, which are always a blast to watch. Being out here with my own kids, watching those, it's actually one of my more fun track meets to watch.
Heads up play by Stahl, who fields it from third, gets the lead runner. Now there were two gone.
Defense doing a nice job of picking Morris up right now and kind of bringing it back over the plate again, and defense right behind her supporting her.
It was Starkey who was out at third. Lana stands on second. Cahill now on first at the fielder's choice. Maggie Shannon, 2 ground outs for her. That's what you need. You know, when your pitcher might be struggling a little bit, well, that's when the defense's time to shine comes in.
Especially in these conditions. You know the ball's not going to bounce up right now, staying down, and nice job.
Another one foul from Shannon. Yeah, you don't really have to worry about too many crazy bounces when the ground starts getting saturated. You might have to worry about, it's basically everything's like a backspin cue shot.
Scooting through you, yeah.
Or your nice approach shot to the green. Or it could be like mine, which sails about 30 yards over.
I don't know what that is. I've never seen one myself.
I can't make clean contact until that very approach. 1, too high.
But I'll tell you what, my practice shots, I mean, man, I hit it beautiful every time I do the practice swing. Man, in my own head, that ball's in the hole every time.
You mean on the dry swings?
Yeah, and then the actual swing where you're supposed to hit the ball.
Popped up, Left side, shallow depth, left fielder comes racing in. Is not going to be able to make the grab. One run's going to come around. Picked up there by the center fielder, would deliver it on to third base. And that's going to be an RBI double that time around for Shannon.
Tell you, that's one of those, again, that's a C&I double. Again, doing a nice job there, right in shallow base right there. And unfortunately, Riley Johnson unable to make the play up there. And Cadence Lena doing a nice job hustling, coming all the way around.
Ava Kolbackian, line drive for her. Center fielder traces in for it and will make the grab for out number 3. We move on now into the home part of the 5th inning. Rain still falling. It is a 3-0 lead for Ridgewood. Big Z Sports is back right after this. T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April and are open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
6, 7, 8 due up in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ridgewood pops off for 3 runs in that last inning. Great job, great timely hitting for them. Getting some help there. You know, Brandy Morris kind of struggling with that grip a bit as the rain started to fall. Now we get to flip the script here and see how it affects Addison Lammers. Not a pouring rain, not a hard rain by any means, Stump.
No, just enough, again, to get
enough
everything and everybody wet. And we talked earlier, you know, the field conditions, you know, up to this point were real good, and unfortunately just not going to be able to take a lot of chance to really, you know, soak in too much.
Riley Johnson struck out first time up, first offering too high from Lammers. Now this is, I'm sure, a situation where Coach Lee Fish and company for Newcomerstown told all of their batters coming in, just basically telling them, hey, you saw Brandy had a hard time kind of getting the grip and stuff. Make Lammers work. If she's hitting the zone, all right, swing away, but don't just go after the first thing you see.
And then that's a great point, Nick, of Trojans, you know, just, again, see it and let the ball get wet here a little bit and make her control, make you get outs.
Now 2-0 is next one ran high from Lammers. Johnson stands back in. More raincoats have come out for the starting lineup. I can't imagine why. 2-0, swung on, fouled back over our heads, and into somebody's yard. I wonder how many souvenir bowls some of these houses get back here throughout the season.
I don't know, do you have foul ball coverage under your house insurance?
That's weird. That's not a rider you can get normally. 2-1, that's going to be a hard grounder to the second baseman who delivers on to first. No problem, as it was Cahill who handled it cleanly.
Yeah, to your point, again, doing a nice job getting down there. And hard hit. I mean, again, just right to her, unfortunately, if you're a Trojan fan, and first out.
Riley Little, the center fielder. She struck out looking her last time up.
Nice strike there.
Indeed was a strike. Adam Soweski giving some updates to Stump. Don't worry, Adam, if you're still listening, he's an unpaid employee. Anyone who wasn't tuned in earlier has no idea what we're talking about.
You know, he looked right at me, though, and said, I could do a better job than you. I don't know what that meant, though, man. I'll tell you what.
Took that to heart a little bit there, didn't you?
Yeah.
0-1, swung on, foul tip. Little behind 0-2.
Tell you, Lammers doing a nice job. Again, not seeing much of a change for her right now. She's being able to throw that heat and kind of be able to control it right now. we say that, and she's got a habit. She takes that ball and rubs it on the side of her hip, and she goes, "Oh, I can't do that anymore. The ball's too wet to be able to do that." So it's amazing. You get a little bit of habits going there on the mound, and need to make a little bit of adjustment here.
0-2 from Lammers, too low, ball one. And really, if you're a pitcher, too, that really depends on being a little bit more fine-tuned with your pitches, a little bit more finesse-oriented. Anything affecting your grip really starts wreaking havoc.
Yeah, we talk about she's still got that little bit of a habit she does.
Too low again.
Last couple pitches, she's kind of trying a new ball because I'm just got a habit of rubbing that thing on my hip right now, and it makes the ball wet.
Now 2-2 upcoming. It's definitely dropped about 10 degrees since the rain started coming. Wasn't too bad. Now the chill is in the air.
Yeah, but the breeze stopped again.
That's
so
true.
That's okay.
2-2, too high. Good job by Little, who's battled back for a full count. You still believe it's going to the south of us now?
Yeah, the heavy stuff's gone to the south of us.
No, the heavy stuff's to our northwest and is staying up there, I hope.
Oof. Been pretty lucky up to this point, man, considering what the original forecast was.
Oh, boy. 3-2. Swung on and missed as Lammers finally sits down Little for out number 2 in the bottom of the 5th.
Again, great job fighting back there, Lammers, and really getting an important out here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th.
Madison Hallmark will stand in. She was a bunt attempt in the 3rd, but she was thrown out at first. Lammers rocks and fires. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. Lammers 0-1. Swung on and missed.
It is just one of those fine miss right now that just soaks everything right now.
Just enough to be annoying.
Yes. Got a nice warm press box tomorrow, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Over there at Lee Stadium.
I got a
0-2. Swung on and missed as Lammers goes 1-2-3 through the order for Newcomerstown on this half inning. On to the 6th. Ridgewood leads 3-0. Big Z Sports returns right after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
Live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, we move on to the 6th inning. It is Lammers, Fichuk, and Schrock who are due up for the Ridgewood Generals, leading 3-0. Another good inning of work there on the mound from Addison Lammers, who continues to create problems for this Newcomerstown team in terms of their lineup. Rain's dissipated a little bit. Morris back on the mound. She struggled with her control a little bit in that last inning, but might be helped out as the rain kind of slows down here.
Yeah, we're sitting here in the rain right now, wishing for warmer days, and I think we got a little bit of a concert coming up here later this summer, don't we, Nick?
Oh, were you listening this morning?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Thanks,
no.
Appreciate it. Well, you would think with Stumpy working for the MWCD, he would have been listening in, but Country Waves 2025 officially announced that, as that will be August 16th coming up at beautiful Atwood Lake Park. Be sure to get your tickets online now, mwcd.org, And you might be thinking out there, who are we talking about? Well, if you listen to 99.9 WTUZ, I'm sure you've heard him a few times. Matt Stell, and headlined by Jackson Dean. Going to be a fantastic concert out there at Atwood.
Yeah, this is our third year of doing it out there, Nick.
Yes, it is.
And first two have been great.
Back up the middle, and that was a hard line drive for Lammers right past the glove of Morris for a leadoff single. That was actually how the last inning got started off, as it was Fichuk who had a single. And she'll be the one who stands in now. I believe we're going to get a courtesy runner in here for Lammers.
Yep.
That time around it will be number 8, which would be Eliza Fender, who will stand on first.
Yeah, tickets on sale right now, Nick. Again, get them while you can at mwcd.org. Go to Ticket Leap and grab them. Well, there is a warning. We unfortunately had a bunch of sites out there that people were trying to get on looking for tickets that, again, unfortunately just scammer sites. And again, just stay aware of those. Just go right to the mwcd.org website.
Yep. The only
get
website
them right
you need
there.
to worry about.
Yep, get them right there. Tickets are $35, I think, general admission.
$35 general admission,
and
$75 VIP.
Yep, VIP
limited
tickets
access
available
there, of course.
Yeah, so if you want a VIP ticket, those things sold out really quick last year. So, again, looking forward to it. The partnership between MWCD and Z Sports has been a great one. We've done it for several years. We started out at the beach there. At Atwood for a while, and decided to take it to the next level, and glad we did, and we've had some great concerts here the last few years.
Looks like we're going to get a call to the pen now from head coach Lee Fish as Morris slipped behind Fichuk 2-0. So we'll go ahead and briefly step aside. Big Z Sports will return to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio right after this.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. So we have a pitching change out here for Newcomerstown. We're working on getting the number for you. We weren't entirely sure which one out of the bench it is. Looks like it's Gracie Moore, going to be the freshman pitcher who comes in out of the bullpen. And a thanks to the fans here at Newcomerstown offering us some help. First offering to to Fichuk for a strike. Now 2-1. Your feet getting wet over there?
No, I'm about ready to fall over this chair, though. And the chair's
we're driven into the ground, man.
Sinking. I was, but
more rocks and deals. That one fouled away. Fichuk now sees the count even at 2-2. Runner on first in Lammers. Ridgewood leads 3-0. Rainy day from Newcomerstown, but we got to give a shout out to both these communities because it is still a pretty packed house here for either side.
They brought the people. They came prepared, and again, we got, to your point, we got a great crowd out here.
Moore kicks, delivers. There's a ground ball up the middle. Gloved cleanly by the second baseman. On to first for out number 1. Now a throw down to third as Stahl tries to get the tag down but cannot. Good heads-up base running there.
I tell you, what a throw there, though, from Alyssa Barker over there. Again, right there at the base, and didn't look like it was going to be very close, but great throw over there, really close at third base.
So advancing up was the courtesy runner in Fender, who now stands on third with one gone. Schrock at the plate. 2 RBI long ball for her the last time up. Moore going to have to keep that in the back of her mind. The first offering too low. Good block by McConnell. keeps Fender from advancing home. Sure, that was something that was said to Moore before she came out on the mound. Whatever you do, do not leave it over the heart of the plate.
She knows what to do with it.
Moore kicks, delivers, too low again. Throw down to Stahl over there at third. Could not get Fender leading. You know, you got 2 bases open. I know there's only 1 gone, but maybe not a terrible idea to pitch around Schrock here.
Tell you again, both of these teams have 2 really high-quality catchers right now, keeping people close to the base.
Moore kicks, steals. There's a ground ball. Stahl gloves it, looks the runner back, delivers on to first for out number 2. Here comes the run home. Fender is going to be tagged out on a spin-around tag by McConnell. What a play at home.
Unbelievable double play. Great job.
On to the bottom of the 6th. Ridgewood still up 3-0. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Bottom of the 6th inning on the way. Ridgewood Generals leading 3-0. Newcomerstown looking to battle back in, and a heck of a double play that, you saw there. The chair is really sinking. Heck of a double play turned by that Newcomerstown defense as not often. Stump, do you see what was it? It was a 5-3-2 double play.
5-3-2. It was well done. Well turned. Again, you kind of wonder, being so earlier in the season, how are those plays, going to happen at this point. But the infields of both of these teams are solid to this point, making some nice plays throughout the game.
Don't worry, I just excavated my chair out of the ground. Stump, we're good. 9-1-2, as it looks like it will be Gracie Lee Moore, who has subbed in for Brandy Morris on the mound. Good job by her, making quick work in the relief. First one, she'll see just missed the zone, 1-0. 3-run deficit here in the 6th inning. Running out of time, but definitely not insurmountable by any means.
Yeah, Miss Moore doing a nice job coming in there and difficult situation. Fielding, doing a nice job backing her up, but getting out of a nice jam here and see what she can do on the offensive side.
Swung on and missed. It's 1-1.
You say she's a freshman? I tell you what, she gets up there and swings with some authority.
1-1, too high. Blommer's still on the mound, has been really nothing short of dominant as she has only forfeited 2 runs. It's been 2 hits. It's a pair of doubles in this game. First time through the order, whole bunch of Ks, but kind of tapered off a bit. Has been leaning a little bit more on her defense as the game has rolled along. Moore holds off as it runs just off the outside corner. It's 3-1.
Yeah, I think where Lammer's really impressive, again, that last inning with 2 strikeouts there. As the rain started falling down, hands just trying to grip that ball. She did a really nice job there of a 1-2-3 inning last inning with 2 of those being strikes.
Lammer's getting the call. Readies herself. Rock steals. Too high. Good at bat for Moore. It's a leadoff walk. And a base runner on for the Trojans.
That's how it all starts, Nick. Again, down 3 right now, and getting your leadoff batter on is a good sign right now. And now you just got to do those little things to get her around.
Top of the order, Kellish. Strikeout, pop out for her. Looking to find a gap. Speaking of gaps, left center. Left fielder's actually hugging the left field line, so left center would be pretty wide open. First delivery from Lammers, fouled right back to us.
I did good on that one.
Instinctively.
I did good on that one. We had a couple people near us.
I didn't do it, but instinctively I wanted to put the glove up. Caught foul tip for, Bombers ready. Kellish stands back in. Moore stands on at first. Roxanne fires. Swung on and missed. Kellish couldn't catch up to the heat on the inside. Throw down. Moore scrambles back to first. Kellish with a couple deep breaths.
I said if, Newcomerstown wants to kind of come back here, these are kind of important bats right here. Your leadoff's on, nobody out here. Rain's, not going to make anything easier, so get them across when you can.
0-2. Swung on. There's a tapper. Glove by Lammers. On to first for out number 1. Kellish does move the runner into scoring position on the ground out.
Again, Lammers doing a nice job right there. Right now you just need outs. And, didn't even think about, trying to get the leadoff batter. You got an easy out at first. Take it while you can, and let's live another day against Michaela McConnell.
Kayla McConnell, strikeout, ground out for her. And that's what Lammers has been doing so well, it feels like, throughout this entire game. Nothing's felt rushed. Nothing's felt like she's pressing too hard, just standing up there and letting it fly.
Well, when the very few times she's had people on base, again, just doesn't seem to fluster at all either, and just stays calm, stays focused, and moves on to the next batter.
McConnell saw ball number 1. Of course, stay tuned, because coming up after this game, the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show, where we award our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. I don't think you and I are going to be sticking around for too long, though, with the rain falling. That one's in the dirt right past the catcher, and Moore's going to wisely advance on to third. So a base runner just one base away. Now is McConnell at the plate, up 2-0 in the count. Behind the plate there, just couldn't get the glove on it, could Schrock.
Addison Lammers doing the smart thing right there, just changing out balls right now. And to your point, just kind of refocusing right now. And
realistically, with how much the rain's been coming down in the rain prior, and we were wondering about the infield, still looking like it's doing all right, truthfully.
Yeah, overall, like I said, big props to this ground crew, and really appreciate everything the athletic departments do to make this happen.
2-0, right down Broadway, and out of the glove of Schrock, who was scrambling for it to keep it in there. She thought Moore was coming home, but did a good job keeping it right in front of her. Lammers ready again. McConnell up in the count, 2-1. Next delivery popped right back over our heads and somehow off the side of the sidewalk and came right back towards us.
That right there teaches you to pay attention. We had a young man standing behind us right now talking to somebody and saw the corner of his eye and about hit the ground when it sailed over his head right now. So
always bring your glove to the ballpark.
Yeah.
2-2. Swung on, popped up, left side, well out of play again.
As long as you don't hear
Well, as long as it keeps going that way and not that way, that's good. Where you and I are parked. Now would be a fine time to ask you. You remember to put your windows up?
Okay,
good.
Doesn't matter at this point, does it?
It's not going to get any wetter, is what you're saying.
That's exactly right.
McConnell back in. Lammers. Her 2-2. Too high. Full count for McConnell upcoming. Three to nothing ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Newcomerstown running out of time. Ridgewood getting all 3 runs back in that 5th inning.
Tell Lammers just having problems out there right now, just with their cleats right now. Looks like it's starting to clump under her shoes.
Next delivery is going to be there, on just a bit low as it's ball 4 to McConnell, who will jog on down to first. Now you got runners at the corners. Larissa Stahl, the third baseman, will stand in. Strikeout and a double for her, was stranded on third in the fourth.
Yeah, it's amazing when you get that mud and stuff under your cleats. You just don't feel comfortable coming down with that landing foot with as much power and out as front as much. And again, just constantly having to make adjustments if you're the pitchers here.
Lammers trying to dry off the ball. Actually, her hand, rather.
Her hand and the ball.
Imagine McConnell's going here on the first offering.
Nice pitch.
On the outside corner. Take it back. McConnell goes back to first. Was a great location there from Lammers. The 0-1 to Stahl. Show round to bunt and almost got it down the third baseline there, but it's going to hook well foul.
Tell you, we're sitting underneath this nice pop-up tent right now, but man, I tell you what, when the rain hits that, just kind of makes you a little sleepy. And
Stump's falling asleep over here is what I'm saying.
I need your kid back, man, to kind of take over. I go take a nap for an inning or two right now. So
it is a 3-0 ball game, and he's sitting here thinking, oh, nap.
Yeah. Kind of jealous. I bet your kid went home and took one.
No, he did not. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, he was pretty tired coming out of the car.
0-2 count. Stahl slipped behind. Lammers gets ready to go back to work. Show rock and deal. Swung on and missed. And there goes the runner in McConnell, who will advance on to second with 2 gone. It'll bring up Alyssa Barker.
Get a nice way to bear down right there and get that second out. That's a big out there for Ridgewood. And again, just still focus on this batter. And you got him on second and third, but again, they don't matter right now. You need outs.
Barker, a strikeout and a ground out for her the last time up. That runs too low, ball 1. Two walks issued so far this inning. Represent the 2 base runners on for the Trojans, both in scoring position.
Trying to kick those cleats off again, trying to get as much mud off he can
luck.
On there. Tell she just doesn't have the velocity on it right now as she used to, just not being able to really push off and grip on that mound.
Ran just too far inside. Barker up in the count 2-0. It's the tying run at the plate in Barker in the 3-0 ball game. 2 gone, though, in this 6th inning.
And if you're Lammers, you got to understand, you got a nice, solid defense behind you. So, again, get it, on the edge of the plate. Don't give them anything easy, but, you can rely on that defense to do what it needs to do.
Check swing fouled for Barker.
Of course, as many strikeouts as she has today, she's like, forget that. Just let me strike them out.
Mm-hmm.
Hit, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's been nothing short of a masterful performance so far from Lammers. A little bit more of a struggle in this inning, but still, it's not forfeited a knock since back in the 4th. Just a bit low.
No, just can't quite get that velocity over there and quite follow through the way she wants to right now with that wet hand right now. And a little bit of frustration right now. She's trying to deal with it, but again, these are the kind of things that really help you later in the season, too. To have these games and, these close contests and put you in all sorts of situations that'll help you down the road.
3-1 is not going to be there. Here comes the runner home and more. She's going to slide as the throw is wide, and Newcomerstown cuts into the deficit, and wisely, Barker on ball 4 advances on to second.
Again, heads up by Barker right there. Your scoring position here, one more base hit, and you got a tied game.
So Mackenzie McConnell will stand in for her 3rd plate appearance. A double and a pop-out for her. And boy, would a double be huge right now for Newcomerstown. This 3-1 ball game.
Coach Lee Fish knows how important this is right now, giving some words of encouragement and wisdom.
And for Lammers, it looks like they're going to switch out the towel. Probably a good call. That one looks like it's seen better days. And it looks like a little infield meeting here in the 3-1 ball game. We'll go ahead and take a brief timeout. Big Z Sports will return to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio after this.
The certified public accountants at Newcomerstown & Company believe in the value of relationships. Newcomerstown & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Newcomerstown & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Newcomerstown facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. It's a 3-1 ball game. Ridgewood leading Newcomerstown. That time a passed ball behind the plate led to more coming around to score, and suddenly it's a kind of a brand new ball game.
So it looks like, do we have an issue with the mound right now? It looks like both officials coming in right now.
Well, and I'm wondering if that's kind of where the mound visit first kind of spurred on from the assistant coaches in there, as it looks like they're kind of trying to scrape some of the mound back together. Both officials feeling it out, which I'm sure some people now from Newcomerstown, the athletic department, watching this happen with their team kind of clawing back in this, saying, hey, we'll get a rake out. We'll put some dirt there.
Let's go.
And honestly, I think that's actually what some of the infielders from Ridgewood are about to do. That is exactly what they're going to do. Well, you know, both these teams want nothing more than to see this game out. You know, they're thinking, we have been here this long. We want to finish this one out. Weather is a bit of an issue, but we'll wait and see what Blue has to say. And both of them are walking back to their respective positions. I'd say we're good to go.
Well, again, we talked about, you know, the mud and just sticking to Lammer's shoes right now. So, again, you're kicking that out and constantly pulling. The hole at the pitcher mound is getting bigger and bigger right now, making it more difficult as well. So
home plate umpire is actually now talking to head coach Lee Fish, who's standing in the third base coach's box for the Trojans. And I'm not sure if maybe they're potentially talking about, you know, this being a potential last inning because of the rain, shortening it up by an inning because of that, or he's just letting him know what's going on with the mound too. All right. And now it looks like we're good to go.
Let's see.
So Michaela McConnell will stand on at third. Alyssa Barker stands on at second. Mackenzie McConnell at the plate, looking to knot this game up. Tying Run stands on at second. Barker.
There, we're starting to get some cheers from the dugouts going.
Swung on and missed. McConnell went for the high heat, couldn't catch up to it.
Tell you, the hardest pitch to lay off right there, the one right at the eyes right there. That thing comes in looking like a beach ball, and the hardest one to always lay off.
Hard one to get on top of, too, to actually drive anywhere. The 0-1, swung on, popped up, left side, trailing towards the foul line. Left fielder comes racing in, can't make the grab, and we've got a tie ball game. 2 runs come around as McConnell woes up at second. 2 RBIs, and it's a brand new one from Newcomerstown.
Doing a nice job of just getting the bat on the ball right there, making it hard on the Ridgewood Generals right there. And unfortunately, your left fielder, Alexis Starkey, unable to come up with it. Great effort there, right off her glove there. But to your point, we got a tie ball game here, and here we go.
I think everybody might have woken up now. Riley Johnson, 2 up, the left fielder. Great job by McConnell, too. That was not necessarily a well-struck ball, but just getting the bat on the ball, and we knew that was trouble the moment it came off the bat.
Tell you what about the mental fortitude of this Newcomerstown Trojans team? Again, really haven't been able to do anything all game, you know, and coming down here at the bottom of the 6th inning, putting a little rally together, tying it up.
Nice glove behind the plate, and Schrock, who got that one low and kept McConnell from advancing. That's 2 doubles and 2 RBIs for McConnell today.
See, that'd make Grandma Crank very proud.
I'm sure.
Right there.
And guess who you saw who was one of the ones to come around and
Michaela knocked in her twin sister.
There's going to be a ground ball, third baseman, on to first, and that is going to be out number 3, but it's a brand new ball game. Let's move to the 7th inning, 3-3. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Welcome back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Back here live from Newcomerstown. And you know both these teams want this game to keep on rolling with this 3-3 ball game because, not sure who it is, one of the assistant coaches for Newcomerstown, the Quick Dry has made its appearance on the mound. That stuff works miracles.
That does, man, but it's a maintenance nightmare afterwards because, man, it turns the field as hard gets.
Mm-hmm. And look at that, head coach Lee Fish coming out. Some of the Newcomerstown infielders are trying to scrape it out. I said, girls, I got the rake. It's all right.
Keep that up and high, girls. Don't be digging that hole. That's the problem right now.
Well, this game got tied up in the last inning thanks to a great rally from Newcomerstown. It was Mackenzie McConnell who delivered a 2 RBI double with 2 out. First, it was started off, though, by Moore, who came around to score on the passed ball. And, you know, it's got to be frustrating for Ridgewood and for Lammers just because you've been playing pretty much flawless throughout in terms of defense, but all of a sudden just a couple miscues, and it's a brand-new ball game.
Yeah, really, both offenses really got on board when the pitchers, again, just kind of struggled there a little bit. You know, for Newcomerstown, all their runs came in, I believe, the 6th inning, just their last inning. For Ridgewood, it was all the 5th inning. So, again, the rain comes out, plays a little bit of havoc with the pitchers right here, and both teams are really taking advantage of the situation.
8-9-1 are due up. Coonsey, Starkey, and Lana.
You know you're a high school coach when you're coaching third base 1 second and raking the field, dry it up the next minute. So, you know, props to all these coaches and assistant coaches and everybody involved in high school athletics to make these games happen.
Well, they do it for the love of the game. It's not for any other reason than that, and, of course, for all the great athletes that we get to see week in and week out.
It's not for the 5-year contract? And
no, not at all, believe it or not.
$150 million for the 5 years?
If you find a coaching gig like that, I'll take him up on that, too. For Coonsey, strikeout, and she was hit by a pitch her last time up. Moore back on the mound, going to work again in relief. She'll kick and deal. There's going to be a ground ball. Stahl gloves it on to first, and a nice throw for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Starkey, strikeout, walk for her. And now, I think, has the rain gone away?
The rain's gone away, I think, but the umbrellas are staying up, so not as hard if it is.
It might be drizzling, but I think Mother Nature really wants us to get this rest of this game in as well. Well, now we don't have a choice. It's 3-3. First delivery from Moore might have slipped out of the hand a bit.
You know, Moore has a much more compact delivery here. Right now, which, again, I think is ideal for the conditions we're in right now. She doesn't have such a long stride right now, and she's done a nice job in relief here, and, again, trying to get the second out here in the top of the 6th.
Too high, top of 7.
7, sorry.
Too high to Starkey.
So excited, got to keep this game going.
Really does make you smile, though, just looking around, knowing that the weather – being as inclement as it was, how many people showed up to this ballpark today to watch this and have been sticking it out?
Yeah, it's having 3 kids gone through high school sports, you know, you realize it more than ever, but these are some of the most special times, you know, these kids will ever have, you know, just playing sports and learn how to be on a team for their high school, and these memories last a lifetime.
The 3-0 catches the outside corner. Moore found that. Starkey still up in the count. I think she's got some good movement, too, on some of these pitches, it looks like. Next offering, popped up, right side, out of play, heads up to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Didn't hear any yelling, so everything's fine. Moore works the count back full.
Yeah, she's doing a nice job battling, and
Yep, need another new towel.
tell you, looks like the assistant coach running out there. It is a little slick out there, and she kind of put the brakes on a little bit, and she did not want to be a Sports Center not top 10 applicant.
And this is why you get cleats.
Yeah.
The 3-2. Swung on, line drive, and that is going to drop right in front of the right fielder in Hallmark. So it is a one-out single. And it will put Ridgewood back up to the top of the order. Nice job by Starkey. Did not try to do too much with it.
Yeah, nice job by Starkey, but again, nice job by Madison Hallmark out there as well. Stayed down on that ball because, as we talked earlier, that grass gets wet and has a tendency to kind of scoot right underneath there, and she did a nice job getting in position really quick, stayed nice and low, and got the ball right back in, held them to a single.
Lana in the top of the order, ground out, line out, hit into a fielder's choice. Eventually did come around to score, though, Esther. She was safe on that fielder's choice. Moore's first offering to her. Popped up, right side, look out, over towards the batting cage.
So we've got a group over there talking, and you heard everyone heads up. The umbrellas are going down, but the blankets are kind of coming up a little bit right now.
I would agree with that. 0-1, too low. Great job by McConnell blocking it again. As the old catcher around Big Z Sports, it warms my heart watching a good drop and block. That's why my knees hurt every morning.
Yeah, she did a nice job blocking that one. And catchers on both sides got to stay active tonight now.
Moore's 1-1. That one's going to just miss the zone. Now 2-1. Second baseman was actually asking Blue something out there in the field. 2-1. Swung on. Ground ball. Stahl gloves it. Goes on to second. Get the lead runner on to first. Not quite there. Still a good job by Stahl at third, getting the lead runner out.
Great turn there by the infield there. And unfortunately just not quite hit hard enough to really make it close. Nice turn there.
Micaiah Cahill. 2 groundouts. Actually 3 groundouts. She hit into a fielder's choice in the 5th. But was safe on that fielder's choice. Eventually stranded at third.
Tell you, Larissa Stahl again, and Michaela McConnell trying to turn the double play there. Nice turn.
Swung on and missed. Bottom fell out of it.
Grace Lee doing a good job. Again, not letting the first baseman kind of get in her head a little bit. And
ground ball. Stahl gloves it again. On to first. Dig over at first, and we move on to the bottom of the 7th. Still a tie ball game. Newcomerstown looking to walk it off. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit KeimHome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 7-8-9 due up for Newcomerstown. They look to continue to mount this comeback. Ridgewood, though, looking to slam the door again It is Addison Lammer still on the mound. She has pitched a gem to this point, but Newcomerstown that last inning, thanks to a leadoff walk, actually 2 walks that eventually, 3 walks in the last inning, that eventually led to this 3-3 ball game. I'll get through there 1, 2, 3 at some point. Right Mark Roofing, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and the Keim Home Center make high school softball on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel possible. Check them all out, and of course get subscribed to our YouTube channel to never miss out on broadcasts just like these. Tomorrow, Big Z Sports, weather permitting of course, will be back here for the J.D. Milliken relays from Newcomerstown, which, Stump, from your own experience, obviously from children running track, you said always a fun time. Okay.
Yeah, it's a blast there. Actually had a son who was a pretty good sprinter right now and never really got the hurdles under him, but was able to do the hurdle relay here at the Newcomerstown. And,
did he get the sprinting from you?
No.
Didn't think so.
And it's not for my wife either, so I'm kind of wondering what happened there. But no, he's a quick. It might have been all the chasing we did after him as a kid. I don't know.
That sounds like your kid for sure. First offering to Riley Little was too high. Well, she has struck out twice. Looking to start things off with a base runner here for the Trojans.
But yeah, if you get a chance there, again, it's an entertaining track relay or meet to watch. But if not, right there, Z Sports will have you covered tomorrow. Tell you what, Z Sports has stepped up and done. We got quite a few track meets on the old schedule this year.
We do, and we kind of said that during the off season. We were saying how it was an expanded track and field schedule this year, and we weren't kidding. We wanted to deliver. We expanded wrestling this winter. We wanted to expand more with track and field. We always had so much fun doing it. We did the IVC championships for track and field.
Yeah, they.
That one, a line shot.
Oh, yeah.
Way foul.
Very good. The buses were in hazard way there. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, guys, even I think doing the Thrilla in Zorvilla this year. So, looking forward to having you guys out there for that.
Lombers kick steals outside corner,
nice
and it
pitch.
is going to be a strike to Little.
Man, that's a great pitch right there. Right on the outside corner there, hard to hit.
Out 2-2. Next delivery, swung on, line drive, right past the shortstop. Little with a leadoff single, and that was one of the hardest hit balls we've seen today.
Man, Baba Seventh here, that's all you can ask for. Again, got your leadoff on, and here we go. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here.
Does appear like we are going to have a pitching change, and it looks like...
Ava Kobacki?
No, Kobacki's still over at first. Did not see who it was. We'll try to figure that out for you. We'll take a brief time out here and return to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Right Mark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
High school softball live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We're back at the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio in a pitching change here as the Ridgewood Generals will go to the services of Ava Kolbacki, who will move off of first base. Looks like Lammers slides right over to first there for the Generals. Bunt attempt there for Hallmark. Can't get it down. Little's going to steal, and she will be safe at second base. And I think Little might have just been going regardless of what happened. Obviously, Hallmark wanted to get the bunt down, but good hustle by Little, who then looks at her palms going, oh, boy, is it a little bit more muddy than I thought it was.
Lee Fish really making things happen, really forcing a lot of pressure on the Generals right now. And, again, you kind of forget about it. You know, these catchers got to catch this wet ball, and Kiara Schrock doing a nice job of trying to get it down there, making it close at second.
Hallmark back in. She'll round to bunt. Can't quite get it down. Now 0-2.
Yeah, rain's picked up here just within the last couple minutes right now, making things a little bit more difficult, seeing the shimmer a little bit more on the field right now. So,
well, if you are Newcomerstown, you would love nothing more than to walk it off here. You don't want this game to run longer, because then if the field goes out, you got to finish it at some point with a 3-3 ball game. Too far outside. Good eye by Hallmark. Hallmark, another one of the seniors on this Newcomerstown squad, 3 of them in the starting lineup.
Tell you, nice pitch by Kalbaki there. Again, really ahead of the count. Don't want to give her anything.
Hallmark slaps it to the right side. That one drifting way back and foul.
Both notice Kalbaki, she's got some power behind that pitch of hers. And again, nice little change up here, making life difficult on the Trojans. See if they can catch up and get a nice hit here.
Yeah, a little bit more in terms of the velocity, especially after, Lammers you saw with kind of almost seemed to lose a little bit of velocity there as the game went on, just maybe because of the footing issue. Next delivery to Hallmark, good eye. That was out of the catcher's glove, but Schrock runs it down quickly and will keep Little at second. Now a 2-2 count. Good at bat for Hallmark. Kobacki kick, steals too low. Hallmark sees it go. Little's going to try to advance on to third. She'll dive in safely.
Again, close play by there. Nice play by the catcher, Kiara Schrock, and the third baseman, Kane Lana, just not quite able to hold on to it, and got a runner on third, no outs.
Little dove in hard there to third base, and I thought it was just mud at first, but I think she's going, oh, that hurts a little bit. Also, Coach Lee Fish, being who he offered his jacket there to just wipe it off.
She put about 10 pounds of mud on the front of that uniform. I don't know who's cleaning that tonight,
whoever it is.
I feel bad for him.
Hallmark stands in the 3-2. Too far outside. Runners at the corners. Throw down. Little scrambles back in. That will bring up Moore, who walked and came around to score on that passed ball last inning that kind of started that rally that tied this up. Want to be a betting man and expect Hallmark to take off?
I don't even know if I would risk it at this point.
Maybe not. Bunt attempt there for Moore. There goes Hallmark, and she will stand in safely.
Like I said, that's not the one you're worried about. You're worried about
the one that's standing right down the third base line.
Miss Little sitting on third base right now.
Kobacki kicks, fires, bunt attempt again, and pulling the bat back will be Moore. She'll be up in the count, 2-0.
You almost wonder, again, you don't want to give her anything good to pitch. You put her on first. I mean, again, not a big deal out there. You got to force it home at that point. And so, again, it'll be interesting to see what strategy the coaches take at this point.
Yeah, just taking out at any base, really. Kobacki kicks, fires. There's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop charges. Isn't going to be able to make the play as Little slides in safely. Grace Lee Moore with an RBI single and the walk-off win and the win in relief for the Newcomerstown Trojans.
I tell you, Grace Lee Moore, again, what a game right there. And she really a big spark there today. And a great job, great way to come back. Good 6th, 7th inning for the Trojans. Complete the comeback today.
What a ball game from Newcomerstown as the Trojans win 4-3. Stick around, coming right up, your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and we'll name our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April and are open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month. Welcome into your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Nick McWilliams, Aaron Stump, and the Claxon Communications crew getting ready to wrap things up for the day as we will be awarding our McInturf Realty Player of the Game as the Newcomerstown Trojans get the 4-3 walk-off victory. And I got to say, Stump, what an incredible comeback. It was pretty much domination from Lammers at the beginning of that game all throughout for Ridgewood. Newcomerstown kind of just kept chipping away, and maybe Mother Nature had a little bit of a hand in it too, getting some walks, but some great base running, some great decision-making by the Trojans eventually get them the win.
Well, I think it's a perfect example of that's why you have to play all 7 innings, and you have to stay up the entire game because it'd be really easy for the Trojans to kind of put their head down because, like I said, Lammers was just having a great job just mowing everybody down here at the beginning of the game. That rain got in here, and again, it's how do you deal with your different adversity moments? And, again, Newcomers Down did a great job and really pulled out a nice win today.
Yeah, for the Trojans getting a victory out of the IVC, always well-earned and hard-fought. For Ridgewood, right there on the cusp of it again. They had a very hot start to this season, and you even heard from Coach Bates saying, things have been a little bit more of a struggle lately. This is one of those games it's kind of hard almost to gauge exactly what happened with it just because of the weather aspect that went into that. Both these teams showing a little bit of grit and fight, though.
Yeah, if you're Coach Bates, again, you're happy with the effort. Again, for the first half of the game, your team was doing really good. the rain seemed to deal, to mess with them a little bit more, and unfortunately not able to come out a victory. But again, a lot of good positives to roll on the rest of the season with.
It is time for the presentation of our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. We do want to do a special mention for the freshman pitcher Grace Lee Moore, who came in off the bench, got the win in relief, got the RBI single for the victory. Well, we went back and forth with this a little bit. Obviously, a great performance for her being able to pick that up. However, we had to go a little bit different route with our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game just because of somebody else who was having a big-time contribution with this team. Great defense, 2 doubles and 2 RBIs, the one that actually tied up the game, eventually leading that win. Junior catcher Mackenzie McConnell, she's going to be our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game tonight.
Yeah, again, between both of those, Nick, again, they really picked up Newcomerstown, the Trojans, again, really doing a nice job leading their team. Grace Lee Moore doing a good job in relief in there. We talked, her delivery was a little bit more of a compact. Seemed very mature for a freshman, and really doing a nice job. Had the game-winning hit. But to your point, Mackenzie McConnell doing a great job behind home base there. Is a very solid, calming influence on her team right there with 2 big doubles and 2 big old RBIs. So congratulations, Mackenzie McConnell.
Great performances all across the board for both these squads. We thank you all for tuning in to us for this broadcast, another great broadcast of high school softball come and gone. And be sure to get subscribed to our YouTube channel if you've not done so. Get those notifications on so you know when we go live. One final time tonight, 4-3, Newcomerstown tops Ridgewood. Tune in with us tomorrow. Big Z Sports will be live, hopefully, back here from the J.D. Milliken relays here. We'll be getting things started off in the morning, but weather permitting is how it's always going to go. For the Claxon Communications crew and Aaron Stump, I'm Nick McWilliams. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports will be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.